Townsville.
Thank you, Mr Mayor. I wish to raise an issue that came to the Women's Advisory Committee meeting on last week. Staff have been asked by members of the committee to provide them with a copy of the plan of the parenting area in Flinders Street redevelopment. We were all extremely disappointed to find that the parenting room that had been designed was to double as a disabled toilet with just a fold-down change table. The architects had only provided an area that met current building code standards. When the plan was presented to the Women's Advisory Committee meeting last week, there was universal support to push for a change. And I'd like to thank not only the members but the councillors on that committee for their support. After speaking to staff, it appeared to me that any change in the design would need the support of council. Major shopping centres know well it is important to provide a decent parenting area that provides a comfortable environment where parents, whether male or female, can deal with their children. An area that is clean, modern and with facilities that support parents to feed and change their child in comfort. An area that provides a toddler toilet so fathers can take their daughters to the toilet when they're out shopping with them without having to go through male facilities. And as I said previously, the current design we have for the Flinders Street area is just a disabled toilet with a pull-down table. What I wish to propose is a facility that would firstly meet the accreditations set by the Australian Breastfeeding Association. A facility that would complement the redevelopment and be of equivalent standard to those parenting rooms in shopping centres such as Stockland, Willows and Castletown. A facility that would encourage families to come into the Flinders Street precinct. To that end, I move that this council supports the internal redesign of the parenting room at the Council Pavilion on Stoke Street. A redesign that will incorporate features that have been set down by the Australian Breastfeeding Association to include a quiet, convenient place to feed a child in private that incorporates comfortable seating. A facility that is safe and clean to change babies' nappies. That the change bench is near within arm's reach of taps so babies can remain attended. Hot and cold water as well as hand drying provisions are made. Access for fathers who need to care for infants without interfering with the privacy of women who may be breastfeeding. A dispensing machine to purchase disposable nappies. A toddler toilet with a door able to be pushed open from the inside. And a food preparation area separate to a nappy change area with bottle and warming facilities. Mr Mayor, I had a couple of comments sent to me by people in Townsville, families who are very supportive of this. One of them was commented to me, Jenny, I was aware that Public Health was working in conjunction with Council and pushing for a 5-star baby care room. I wasn't aware of the outcome. Evidently I am now. And another one. This parents' room is not just an issue for parents, it's an issue for everyone who's involved with kids. Aunties, uncles, brothers, sisters, grandparents, babysitters, everyone. It's a horrible feeling to have a baby screaming at you for a feed and a nappy change and having either to do it in a pram or a seat or outside or going into a room that is horribly messy or having to change your baby in one of those unsafe looking wall hanging baby change tables and then having to sit on a toilet. So Mr Mayor, at this stage there are only accredited baby care rooms in Cairns, Mackay and Ayr, but none in Townsville. Let's change that. Let's turn this parenting area from just a disabled toilet with a change table to a welcoming family facility in Flinders Street. I ask for a second for this motion.
Councillor Bill, I know what you're bringing up this but to propose something like that out of the blue, without any detail whatsoever, and ask this council to either approve or not approve it is a little bit heavy on council.
All right, Mr Mayor,
I'm sure, Councillor Hill, there is no need for council motion to have a look at whether there are opportunities to do that, and also to investigate whether those facilities already exist in places like Northtown. Councillor Christopher,
let's have a look at it, see what can be done. Obviously, planning for the pavilion in Stoke Street has been many months in making. We recall council bill voted against the decision to make the top tenancy the restaurant and bar precinct. So the planning board's been a long way to make. That doesn't mean that we can't keep looking at things. So, yeah, by all means, let's have a look at it. Which is the voting committee? I don't, well, there's a need a motion, councillor. No, there's a project control that deals with all those details. So,
can I refer this matter then to the project control?
Well, the council can, Councillor, yes, and that's the correct way to do it, as you would have fully realised before you raised it.
Indeed. Mr. Mayor, can I say that I've probably sent in the order of 200 suggestions to that project control group over the last week. Believe it or not, I haven't had to use this forum. Other councillors have raised the same thing. In fact, it was Councillor Blom who helped redesign the facade of Northtown when the walkway bridge was moved. Every council has had input. I'm very, very glad to see Councillor Hill wanting to have input in this project because it is a city-changing project. So the right forum to do that is to put it through and let's see if it can be achieved. So,
I'm happy for that to go forward to, and we'll probably go to the design advisory group. And I just think the thing we need to look at is whether similar facilities are available in Northtown or other shopping areas. I'm happy to take that forward for consideration.
I was ignorant to the fact that it is a change over the consent law, and since that's important to my attention, we need to look at what we can consider.
And that could have easily been done by reference to is that any further general business?
Can I request a written copy of that detail so that was captured correctly?
In that case, thank you very much for your attendance. I'll close the